Germans and Italians. If Germans and Italians are proud of who they are, it's not like a Nordic Swedish guy. When the Germans, imagine if there was an influencer who had my energy, but he was German. He'd have 10 million followers. You know how funny that would be? Girl has this position that really pisses me off that I can't even debate. She said, even if you scale it back to the 1950s, they're still hoes. And that blew me away.
You know, when you were in Miami and you were on that big run, you had aura, you know? If you walk
Sneeko. People freak out when they see him. Yeah. Okay.
Sneeko has crazy aura. So you get what I'm...
Oh, like there's business YouTubers where people see them on the street, they go, hey, what's up, man? And then there's, yo, it's Sneeko. Like that.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's the difference in aura. And when you're only doing public interviews or like, you know, videos with your mom, you're not really building up that aura. But short films where people are really able to tap into the most creative part of your brain and see who the you are at a deep level, it gave me the most aura that I've ever had. And then I think that catapulted me into be able to be a more comfortable streamer and be able to do stuff like this.
Definitely out of your shell. That's what I meant, aura. I was trying to say aura. People on Earth who, when they are patriotic, it's toxic. Germans and Italians. If Germans and Italians are proud of who they are, it's not like a Nordic Swedish guy. When the Germans, imagine if there was an influencer who had my energy, but he was German. He'd have 10 million followers. You know how funny that would be?
It's the aura, bro. The German aura goes so hard.
Yeah, because then you got like the whole world. The Nazi thing exists, even if it doesn't, no one says it out loud. And then Italians, I know that, like, believe it or not, when other races say, I'm the best, girls get angry. But watch an Italian guy say it. They get very like, oh, you think just because you're in Hollywood, you know, like a lot of Hollywood's Italian and those kind of actors. Yeah. And you got to lean into that kind of toxic, be like, we are the master. No, we're going to get kicked.
Yeah, no. I actually, like, I do feel that way, though. Like, I couldn't imagine not being Italian. Like, what did you guys eat growing up, bro? Like, you guys didn't have Italian food. Like, you didn't have Italian culture. You're not Italian. Like, it just doesn't sound right to me. I don't know.
Sonny, I'm telling you, this is how I have no greed in my bones. Your next course should be on dating, bro. Because people have not seen you behind the scenes. You do fine. You talk to the girl in a group. Remember that one, you, me, Sneeko, Kill Mike, in some random bush house? It was like some random house we went to. It was a party.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
And you talk to the girls in like bang, 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 like 3 at the same time. You don't make one feel too special. And then you'll talk to a guy the same amount. So she'll feel like, oh, I'm not that special. So as soon as I see a guy have that naturally, which is rare, I go, all you have to do is explain that in an interesting way. And that's another source of income for you, big time. Because, bro, you're always, a guy who looks like you, talks like you, and doesn't simp. Very rare. Think of your high school buddies are not like you, right? Bro, that's a big market for you, bro. That's a big cheddar.
Yeah, I'm more, you know me, I'm more on like the business side of things. I was always more of like the public interview, like kind of a less aura brand, you know, kind of bringing people on, being like the little hat person behind the scenes, orchestrating it. Like I'd get Zherka here, Sneeko here, and I was that guy. But I'm kind of stepping more into the limelight and really being myself now.
Are you in Miami? Is that your room in Miami?
No, so actually, I don't even know if you know this, but my mom donated my dad a kidney because he had kidney failure, and they've been divorced. Isn't that insane?
When?
Like a month ago, not even. So my lease ended, and my dad's place was open, and I wanted to be here for family and stuff.
She's a saint.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that insane? How crazy is that?
That defeats the whole red pill. We can't even talk. She's like, I've never seen a dude do that. What the hell? Wow.
Yeah, I know. My mom's a real exception, though. Like, she is. And she also didn't live her life following the red pill, you know? So I think that's another reason why so many of them get that it's true, because they realize that they messed up. And that's the same thing with Pearl. Like, she's technically a hypocrite because all the stuff that she says isn't what she did throughout her life, but she's one of the only women that actually keep it real. All the other ones just cope because they fucked up.
Wait, but does Pearl make it? She doesn't tell people that her past used to be like, she's honest with that, right?
Yeah, she is honest, but she's saying that, like, by traditional standards, she would be considered a, like, she keeps it real.
Yeah. Now, I've never seen a position Pearl had where I got triggered. And you know, in psychology, if people get immediately triggered right away, there's truth to whatever they're mad about. Whatever you said, bro, I could say fairies are real. If someone gets angry, that guy's a schizophrenic. He actually believes
Yeah.
fairies are, you know what I mean? If you're getting angry at even nonsense, there's truth to that nonsense. And people don't want to admit that the psyche swings from, not from right and wrong, but from sense to nonsense. We do something common sense, good for our lifestyle, and then something horrible, nonsense, partying, whatever. And that's how the mind works. And so everyone triggered at Pearl just proved her point. Like at first I was like, but Pearl has this position that really pisses me off that I can't even debate. She said, even if you scale it back to the 1950s, they're still hoes. And that blew me away because she had so much backing up that argument. Like she went all the way into the chivalry of the Middle Ages of men simping and women being. And I'm like, bro, so what are you saying? She said you can't yank the clock back because the truth is, since the start of human history, there have always been. And that's the first time I was like, but we see the difference from the 50s and now. And it put some weird black pill in my head where I was like, I started seeing girls in the 1950s in black and white doing the same shit they're doing now. And
that's what my mom says to me. That's what my mom says. She's like, women in marriages back then cheated all the time. You just didn't hear about it. That's what they say. I'm like,
yeah, I don't need to hear that shit, bro. I don't need to, because that kind of, then I have to myself, bro.
I know. It is a weird one. What do you, wait, you're not allowed to JQ on Kick, right? We'll just, not tonight. Let's just say
JQ, how are you going to talk about?
Well, because I was going to say, like, I thought two different things. I thought it used to be almost like a chicken or the egg fallacy, where it's like the issue with all of this is men being less masculine, and then if there's a less masculine man, your daughter's more likely to become a hoe because you're not teaching her right. And then also, women just need to stop being hoes so that men would become more respectable and work harder for the women. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to the programming. That's the only thing.
Yo, pause.
Really
I don't mean to interrupt Sonny, but chat, have you noticed his language skills have changed? Did you see what he just did there? Like, but at the end, yeah, he's like, at the end of the day, bro, you're like a really entertaining now. What are you even saying? Say that again. Because now I'm worried. Like you spiked my anxiety with that's marketing. That's CNN, bro.
I got that from you, bro. I got that from you.
Bro, I don't know why, but dude, that whole podcast, if you weren't there, they were about to fall asleep, bro. With this new you, it's like you went from YouTuber to a streamer ADHD. It's way better, bro. Way better. You're like out your shell. But say that again. Say that I know it's black pill. What were you saying?
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter about men not being masculine enough or women being like, it's not the chicken or the egg with those. It's who controls the programming. Everyone has 7 to 8 hours of social media screen time every single day. It dictates your consciousness. And when women are out there and they're not under the influence of a guy or a man that they love and are going to stay loyal to, it's natural that they're going to drift and grift towards whatever they see on their phones. And who controls that information and what are they feeding them?
Yeah. I think the scariest thing is that Blue Pill podcast, they kept making this point that Zherka, you don't have to manipulate her. Go back to neutral. Just the neutral dating ground. And I'm making the point there is no neutral. She's manipulating you for resources. You're manipulating. That's how humans are. That it's only going one way or the other. But they always go back to this, just be normal, bro. And it's like, that would be awesome if there was a normal. There's no normal.
Yeah, I know. The normals go to a movie, go to Cheesecake Factory. Yeah.
And look, I'm not angry because like obviously everyone's saying we won. So I'm not doing this out of bitterness. I'm just 100%. I mean this, chat. We humiliated them. Bro, that was the most one-sided I've ever done in a while. That's so... Because their positions are always... Well, you could just be normal. And then they go to Superman positions where the guy said, I've never been broken up with by a chick.
Yeah, that's just bullshit. That's just complete bullshit.
That is to me, it doesn't anger me when someone's a salesman. I don't care. It angers me that it's a bad style of sales. Like, there's no way that increases his sales. Are there actual reasons to say, whoa, He's
an
ran.
idiot too, because it's better to be relatable. You want to show people that you went through that heartbreak and that you went through what they went through.
Yeah, the number one thing you want to show people is relatable guy who became more of a hero that you want to pay for.
Yeah,
but to be hero from the start, never been ever dumped, ever. Come get your dating from me. And I kept avoiding the conversation because I'm like, I don't want to look like that kind of guy who's like, I'm here to take your market. Like, I don't want your money, bro. I'm not here to compete. Like, yo, buy my program, not his. But as soon as he said that, like, there was no twitch in his eyes. It's like he believed the lie. You know what I mean? Alex,
everything they said was a lie, bro. What was that study she pulled up? What did she say? That men care about women's money?
Oh yeah, they would drop we would drop their beauty so they could have lesbian dance theory masterclass. They more
they
education.
Were just lying.
Imagine going to a guy and saying beauty for education. You want to drop that? What guy?
Got a master's degree.
Yeah. And what's funny is everyone makes fun of men, how they're all visual and they're all dogs. Well, if you're kind of making the point that they value beauty more than the education, right? Like they make the point that men are dogs, they're all about the eyes, and then they make the opposite point and say, actually, they'll lower it for a smart girl. And I was like, what? And then what'd she say? We want to have political debates, which she's kind of right too. Oh, she's supposed to join. Do you know her? I don't know her.
Jasmine?
Yeah, she want to join us, so add her.
But I don't know her.
I don't know her. You got to do that networking show because she said yes. This looks so rude. She's just watching us like.
Is she in one of your chats right now? Or like, she's not in my chat.
How do we contact? Yo, chat, everyone, go buy her OnlyFans.
I don't know. I don't even want to talk to that. I want to talk to her. That's all you.
Are you crazy? We need 2 chicks right now, bro. We gotta add Sneeko and 2 chicks. That's content, bro. You've never done content before?
I'm new to the streaming stuff. I'm still new to it, bro.
Let me tell you this. I'm not simping. One in the chat if you think she's coherent. She's not like the fresh fit girls. Like she's making some points at least, right?
Yeah, she's coherent. Like, I mean, the difference between her and the fresh and fit girls is the fresh and fit girls just can't talk and they don't understand what you're saying. So there's quite literally no logic at all.
Hold on, Sonny, you're a smart kid. If you made a podcast on Kick where you do panels like that, I would just do a stream and host into you, give you all the... If I'm at 5,000 viewers, I'll just give it to you, and then I'll come on your show and boost your streaming because you know I'm not going to set that up.
Yeah, I know. You don't. Yeah, you're not the guy that's meant to set it up. I mean, I'm streaming on Rumble, bro. I don't know why you're on Kick.
You have a deal?
No. I have 4K on Rumble right now.
What? How?
I think that they're pushing me a little bit harder on the For You page.
Well, you're beating me?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's all real. I don't know if it's all real. Like, I'm not gonna lie, because your chat's moving quicker.
No. You guys don't bot though.
I on everything I didn't bot a thing. I think it might be different with maybe it's like raw views on Rumble where if people see it on their feed it counts or something. I don't know. But
yo guys, let's call Sneeko. Should I call Sneeko?
He's out at dinner, I think he said. He invited me out too, but I'd rather stream tonight.
So how's this work now? What is your content usually?
Did you watch my the short film that I made?
Dude, today's the first day. Now that I'm coming back into being active, the first day that I open my notifications for you, Sneeko, everyone that's interesting. So now I see what you guys are up to. Sneeko didn't even believe me. He's like, "You watch my shit." And I'm like, "I don't watch anyone, bro. Like that's not how I do it unless I'm actually in Miami and doing it." And then yeah, I didn't know you do panels, bro. That should be your thing. That should once a week a panel would be great.
Yeah, you think so? That was that guy hosting it. That wasn't my panel.
How'd you get 4K? He hosted you? Or you just get 4K?
I just went live and just posted on my socials.
What? How many followers do you have?
On Rumble, I only have like just under 4K.
On YouTube?
600.
1,000?
My YouTube is shadow banned though. If I went live on YouTube, yeah.
Oh no, this makes sense. You have 600,000 on YouTube. That's why you have 4K. That's those guys coming in, right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's them. But like I said, also Rumble I think is like pushing it on the For You page a bit.
Wow, dude.
Back, and they're helping out.
Holy shit. YouTubers usually fail at becoming streamers, you know? Very rare that they just 4K is a lot of views, bro.
Yeah, I know it's dope. It's dope to see. I hope everyone's enjoying it too. This is like one of my first streams. Like
Because
I'm new to it.
the last thing I saw was this really good, well made. I don't know what you call that. It was like a movie. It was a movie what you made, and then you said
Yeah.
you're making movies for other people. I thought that's what you do.
No, I mean if someone wants to pay like 50K plus for me to do it for them, then maybe I'll do it. But I'm working on another big one for my YouTube now. So like my whole content strategy is I'm gonna be doing these streams consistently, bunch of people clipping them up and stuff like that, and then I'm gonna make short films for the Aura. That's what I noticed, bro. Cause you saw with my videos that I was making before, you could say that I did a good job or whatever, but it was no Aura, and you know that's true.
I don't get what does aura mean? What does it mean?
What does aura mean? It's the energy that you give off, bro.
That's so that can mean anything, bro. That literally. What do you mean by aura?
How else would you never see the word aura on your social medias or anything like that?
Yeah,
It's
no,
like when
aura means you're getting the views that you're getting.
No, views don't equate to aura because you could be doing public interviews and get 100 million views a month, but people don't get to know you. That's not aura. When you walk into a room, people don't give a. If you look at a picture of like Barron Trump, that motherfucker aura. You can just see it. It's like the way that he stands, the way that people look at him when he walks around. Like you know, when you were in Miami and you were on that big run, you had aura. You know, if you walk
Sneeko. People freak out when they see him. Yeah. Okay.
Sneeko has crazy aura. So you get what I'm.
Oh, like there's business YouTubers where people see them on the street, they go, "Hey, what's up, man?" And then there's, "Yo, it's Sneeko," like that.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's the difference in aura. And when you're only doing public interviews or like, you know, videos with your mom, you're not really building up that aura. But short films where people are really able to tap into the most creative part of your brain and see who the you are at a deep level, it gave me the most aura that I've ever had. And then I think that catapulted me into be able to be a more comfortable streamer and be able to do stuff like this.
Definitely out of your shell. That's what I meant, aura. I was trying to say aura. Now you got that.
Yeah.
And 4K, you should be cocky. You can easily make that 10K quick. But
yeah, I have a good plan in place.
You should also have where everyone meets at a spot in Miami, and then you have like Saucecast, kind of like, you know, Saucecast. They sit on couches with microphones. Mm-hmm. I feel like you can definitely do that till Joe Rogan's age. Real money there for you. Because think about it, you just put like some fat, crazy black chick arguing with another one, fresh and fit style, and then you add the Sonny vibe to it.
Yeah, I went on Fresh and Fit twice last week.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's kind of mid when I was on.
They love you. Myron loves you and shit.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think I could have done a bit better on Fresh and Fit, but actually, I don't know, because it's like some people were saying I was a bit too quiet, but at the end of the day, I also recognize my place. Like, I'm a 20-year-old kid in my position. I don't need to go on to Fresh and Fit and yell and take over the entire conversation. I think that's one of my strengths, is I'm able to understand where to shut the up and let people cook.
It's another way of saying, Zherka, you don't know when to shut the up. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. Yeah, no, I can't wait to just go on and chill now. Like, I don't need to build anymore, right? I can just go on, chill. You, Sneeko, me, Fresh Fit, girls. And you know what I hate about my Fresh Fit appearances? Is the audience is so dumb. Like, everyone's like, wow, this is great content. But no, it's not. If I was calm and didn't say much, I would be able to witness the girls fighting each other. But when I'm aggressive, they all get put in their place and they don't want to fight because they go, oh, this guy's crazy. Maybe he's going to join. But if I'm calm, I've never had that. Did you see what happened last week where the big are punching each other?
Yeah.
I've been on so many shows. I've never had that experience. That's the only experience I want, right? Where I'm just giggling in the background. That's the only content I want.
Were you on with a lot of black girls?
Yeah, they're super quiet on my shows. Like, obviously the first thing I did, I'm from like nightclubs, so I said the first thing I'm going to do is 1,000% aggressive, so the girls know not to throw a drink on me, just like in the nightclubs. Because if you're 50-70%, that builds them up. They could have moments where they attack you, and then what are you going to hit her back? You're just going to look like a getting hit. So I was like, oh, they're all unstable. I'll show you unstable. And they all, I know how they are. But I cuffed myself, bro, because then they never, ever fought each other. Now I'm going to sit down and be a feminist. I'm going to do it backwards.
Yeah. I'm excited to see it. Wait, when are you coming to Miami?
I bought my ticket, so I leave in a couple days. I just don't want to say. I go to
You're going
LA
to
first. LA
Okay.
first, grab my PC, and I have a bunch of documentary stuff like that on that PC. I gotta find a place to stay, and then now I live in Miami, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I say pretty much because I'm going to Europe, but then when I come back, I live there. And I'm not capping, chat. Literally leaving because I've been saying I'll leave for weeks and weeks and weeks. And
You have
then,
the flight?
yeah. Everything's done. And yeah, just gonna find a place, and I'm gonna find someone, and really my team likes you. If I could do shows with you, I don't know how it works because Sneeko said I love working with Zherka because he has a Kick audience. I have Rumble. We're both just going up. There's no taking from each other. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, we could both be live if we did together. And then you get to do that part with the microphone. Who the
Sneeko calling me 1 sec. Yo.
Yeah, chat. Listen to me, chat. This is our
Yo.
guy. This is our
What up,
guy.
Sneeko?
We're gonna
Wait, do you want to hop on Discord? Why'd I bail on you?
Hop on Discord. Hop on Discord.
We've been having a great stream. Hold up. We're getting Sneeko in here.
Hell yeah.
That was why I said pause. I'm sorry, brother.
Yo, I'm telling you, chat. One in the chat if this guy should be my producer, because you know how he does those interviews where he calms people. You guys don't know how mafia he is. He butters them up, calms them down, and then the cameras start getting closer, and then the questions start changing. So he knows exactly what to do. If he set up shows and we did them together, me, Sneeko, Yo Mike, Sonny, Get Fresh and Myron, once a week. Am I crazy, or is that great idea? Because I always do great when I'm out there, but it's never planned. The planned shit can be even better, but no one wants to take responsibility of the plans. Everyone just, like, it's so much easier not doing this and just taking the money. You know what I mean? But if Sonny's doing everything and I just show up, then I get to spiz. And I want to be more feminist this year. I want to be more like, you're right, men ain't shit. I want to go a different angle here. I think it's funnier. For some reason, I think, yeah,